My name is Sadie Wilson, and I am the former choir director at Connersville High School. Tonight, the first song that I'm going to be doing for you is called Remember by Brian and Katie Torwalt. And I just really like this song. My faith is super important to me, so I hope you like it too. How quickly we forget the God who lives in every day. How easy to lose sight that you reside in the mundane. How quickly we forget the power that's running through our veins, the kind of power that empties grace. And oh my soul, remember who you're talking to, the only one who death bows to. That's the God who walks with you. And oh my soul, you know that if he did it then, that he can do it all again. His power can still raise the dead. Don't tell me that he's finished yet. Lest we not forget the voice that's holding back the waves, was once the voice that told the skies to pour them into place. How quickly we forget the power that's running through our veins, the kind of flower that empties graves. And oh my soul, remember who you're talking to, the only one who death bows to. That's the God who walks with you. And oh my soul, you know that if he did it then, he can do it all again. His power can still raise the dead. Don't tell me that he's finished yet. If you broke through the oceans, you can break through these chains. If your word made the mountains, it can move them all the same. If death fell before you and it's still on its face, then the power that raised you is about to move again. If you broke through the oceans, it can break through these chains. And if your word made the mountains, it can move them all the same. If death fell before you and it's still on its face, and then the power that raised you is about to move again. And oh my soul, remember who you're talking to. That's the God who walks with you. Oh, that's the God that walks with you. And oh my soul, you know that if he did it then, that he can do it all again. His power can still raise the dead. Don't tell me that he's finished yet. Don't tell me that he's finished yet. Don't tell me that he's finished yet.
My name is Sadie Wilson. I got started in music at a pretty young age. My mom and my grandparents are all very musical, so I grew up doing music in church, and I started doing special music with my grandma at church probably when I was about 5 years old, and I started taking piano lessons when I was 7. And then I taught myself guitar at age 15 because we had a week off of school because of snow and I was bored. So in college I taught myself how to play ukulele. So I've always kind of just been immersed in music and come from a very musical background. So it's just kind of something that's always been part of my life.
The second song I'm going to be doing for you is a Randy Travis song. And the reason that I picked a Randy Travis song is because my husband Brian really loves Randy Travis. And I grew up listening to Randy Travis too. So the next song that I'm going to do is Deeper Than the Holler by Randy Travis. Heard those city singers singing about how they can love deeper than the oceans and higher than the stars above. Well, I come from the country and I know I ain't seen it all, but I've heard that ocean's salty and the stars they sometimes fall, and that would not do justice for the way I feel for you. So I had to sing a song about all the things I knew. My love is deeper than the holler, and stronger than the river, and higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on the springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. From the back roads to the Broadway shows with 1,000,000 miles between, there's at least 1,000,000 love songs that people love to sing, and everyone is different, and everyone's the same, and this is just another way of saying the same thing. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on the springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. Deeper than the holler, and stronger than the river, and higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on the springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a
My influences in music. As far as like music artists go, I'm very inspired by like 70s, 80s, and 90s musicians, and that's largely because of my dad. He and I have a tradition that we go to. We have a whole list of concerts of different artists that we are checking off slowly but surely. Some of my greatest inspirations in music would have to be, piano-wise, would have to be Elton John and Billy Joel. I've seen both of them a lot in concert, and just the incredible talent and the way that they're trained, you can tell the difference in their styles and their stylings and stuff like that. So I really like them. As far as vocals, I would say I'm probably more inspired by Southern gospel music when it comes to vocals because I was raised a lot on Southern gospel. So especially the Gaither vocal band. That was always our go-to when we were cleaning or traveling or anything like that. So I kind of have like a wide variety in my background, but yeah, I draw inspiration from a lot of different places.
The next song I'm going to do for you is a song called Cold is the Night, and it is a song by a band called the Oh Hellos, and I really like their style, and so I just picked this one because I just like to play it, and I just like to sing it. They're a very easy band to listen to. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just really enjoy playing this song, and so I hope you enjoy listening to it. Cold is the night without you here, just your absence ringing in my ear. And hard is the heart that feels no fear, 'cause without the bad the good disappears. And long is the road that leads me home, even longer still when I walk alone. And bitter is the thought of all that time spent searching for something I'll never find. So take this burden away from me and bury it before it buries me. And many are the days I've wanted to cease, lay myself down and find some relief. And heavy is the head that gets no sleep. We carry our lives around in our memories. So take this burden away from me and bury it before it buries me. And steady is the hand that's come to terms with the lessons it has had to learn. And I've seen the things that I must do, but oh, this road was meant for two. So I'm waiting here for you. So take my hand and set me free, and take my burdens and bury them deep, and take this burden away from me and bury it before, bury it before, bury it before it buries me.
You can find some of my music online. I have a YouTube channel that is under Sadie Wilson. So if you want to look there, actually during quarantine, I had a series called Covers from Quarantine. I had people that submitted requests of songs for me to do covers of, and so I actually did, I want to say like 40 covers. So I would do one every day from when the shutdown began until we kind of had a little bit lifted so we could start going out places. So there's a lot of music on there. I do still take requests, so if anyone sends me a song that they would like to hear me do, I still do that on my YouTube channel.
The last song I'm going to do tonight is called it's called New Every Morning, and this is a song that I wrote, and I wrote it actually during the COVID shutdown, and a lot of people, I feel like, struggled a lot during COVID shutdown, but I felt like for me it was actually very beneficial. I got to grow a lot as a person and really kind of just reflect on myself and where I was at in my life, and also where I was at in my faith. And so that's where this song comes from, and I hope you enjoy it. Every morning your mercies are new, and washed in your grace tells me I am too. And I throw myself down at your feet, crying out to you, God, I am here and admitting defeat. But you move the mountains and you form the world in your hands. Oh, and you, the all-knowing, powerful, great I am, you wanted me to. Oh, and you, the all-knowing Father and light of the world, sent your Son to bear our sins and to carry our shame, the risen and perfect one. You are more. And when I'm weighed down by this load I can't bear, God, I reach out 'cause I know that you're there. No matter where I run and no matter where I hide, you will come to my rescue. You leave the 99, 'cause you move the mountains and you form the world in your hands. Oh, and you, the all-knowing, powerful, great I am, you wanted me to. Oh, and you, the all-knowing Father and light of the world, sent your Son to bear our sins and to carry our shame, the risen and perfect one. You are more. You are more. You're more than my sin. You're more than my shame. You know my heart and you call me by name. You are more than my sin. You're more than my shame. You know my heart and you call me by name. You are more than my sins. You're more than my shame. You know my heart and you call me by name. You are more than my sins. You're more than my shame. You know my heart. Oh, you move the mountains and you form the world in your hands. And you move the mountains, and you form the world in your hands. Oh, and you, the all-knowing, powerful, great I am, you wanted me to. Oh, and you, the all-knowing Father and light of the world, sent your Son to bear our sins and to carry our shame, the risen and perfect one. You are more, you are more.
I lit out from Reno, I was trailed by 20 hounds. Didn't get to sleep at night till the morning came around. I set out running, but I'll take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. Ran out to the devil caught me there. Oops, I ran into the devil, babe, and he loaned me 20 bills. Spent the night in Utah in a cave up in the hill. I set out running, but I'll take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. I ran down to the levee, but the devil caught me there. He took my $20 bill and it vanished in the air. I set out running, but I'll take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. 2 reasons why I cry away each lonely night. First one's named Sweet Anna Marie, and she's my heart's delight. Second one is prison, babe, and the sheriff's on my trail. If he catches up with me, I spend my life in jail. I got a wife in Chino, babe, and I got one in Cherokee. First one said she got my child, but it don't look like me. I set out running, but I'll take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. I got 2 reasons why I cry away each lonely night. First one's named Sweet Anna Marie, and she's my heart's delight. Second one is prison, babe, and the sheriff's on my trail. And if he catches up with me, I'ma spend my life in jail. Got a wife in Chino, babe, I got one in Cherokee. First one said she got my child, but it don't look like me. Set out running, but I'll take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight.
Hi, I'm Danny Lee Anderson. You can find me at facebook.com/Got Live Music. I play a lot of classic rock, old country, anything but death metal and opera, pretty much, whatever I can get on acoustic.
Uptown got its hustlers, Bowery's got its bums, 42nd Street got Big Jim Walker. He's a pull-shooting son of a gun. Yeah, he's big and he's dumb as a man can come, but he's stronger than a country horse. When the bad folk all come together at night, you know they all call Big Jim Boy just because. And they say you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull the mask off of your Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. Well, out of South Alabama come a country boy, said he was looking for a man named Jim. Said I'm a bull-shooting boy, my name is Willie McCoy, but down home they call me Slim. Said I'm looking for the king of 42nd Street, he's driving a drop-top Cadillac. Last week he took all my money, I know it may sound funny, but I come to get my money back. Everybody said, Jack, don't you know, you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull the mask off of your Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. The horse fell over the pool room, and Jim come walking in off of the street. When the cutting was done, the only thing that wasn't bloody was the sole of the big man's feet. Yeah, he was cut in 100 places, and he was shot in a couple more. You better believe that they changed the story when a Big Jim hit the floor. And they say you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull the mask off of your Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim. Yeah, Big Jim's got his hat. Find out where it's hustling people. Strange to you, even if you do got a two-piece custom cool too. You don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim.
You know, I do a lot of John Prine, Neil Young, and Willie Nelson, but I do it, you know, I've got a repertoire of over lots of songs, 1,000 songs or whatever, but I mean, if you're including the ones that I know the words to, maybe 40 or 50 songs. Okay, 600 or 700 songs. But, you know, I play a lot of different stuff.
Grandpa was a fiddle player, the gambling boats of the Ohio River. Grandma always hid his drinking money he wouldn't give her. So he got another job, got another bottle, money to pay rent. And soon after that he lost his arm in a coal mining, well drilling accident. Somewhere's near Gent, Kentucky. Rhymes with that. Lucky rhymes with that. But it don't apply here. Coal, ashes, dust, and rust. Nobody left to blame. Empty bottles for all of us. You drink up the family name. My daddy was a tool and die maker, a Cummins engine man, nearly 20 years. Made a lot of money, drank a lot of beer. Used to play me old Hank and Elvis records, make me listen to smoke. The smoke was choking thick. You take another drink and you take another drag. Look at me and say, one of these days this is gonna be you, Slick, because you got swagger. Like Mick Jagger? That don't apply here. Wrenches, ratchets, and dust to rust. Nobody left to blame. Empty bottles for all of us. You drank up the family name. So here and I come around, pretty much doing the same thing. Just like my mama's daddy. Here and I come around, pretty much doing the same thing. Pissing the years away. Pretty much living in the same vein. And just like my daddy and my mama's daddy's daddy, pretty much living in the same pain. Empty bottles for all of us. I come around a little late. I come down here straight. I'm on stage, and that's great. I'm making music that you're gonna debate. Empty bottles for all of us, nobody left to blame. I broke the curse for the sake of the family name. Empty bottles for all of us, nobody left to blame. I broke the curse for the sake of the family name. I broke the curse for the sake of the family name. I broke the curse for the sake of the family name. I broke the curse for the sake of the family name.
I don't know. I mean, I grew up on country. That Coal Ashes song talks about how Dad used to push the old Hank and Elvis records on me, make me sit and listen to. The smoke was choking thick. He'd take another drink, take another drag. Say, one of these days this is gonna be you, Slick, because you got swagger like Mick Jagger. Rhymes with that, but it don't apply here. Anyway, listen to the song Coal Ashes, Dust and Rust, or better yet, listen to the song Redneck Livin', because that'll tell you more about who I am. They're both true songs. Here's another song called Redneck Livin'. I wrote this. Got me a trailer by the railroad track, washing machine running out back. Hanging my clothes up to dry down in the ravine. I'm living simple, living like you ain't never seen me. Stomping on cans, putting them in a sack just to cash them all in. Getting my money back, go downtown, get another 30 pack. Put the hot dogs in the fire, burn them black. It ain't nothing but a redneck living. That there ain't nothing to country living. And if I've been getting a little more than what I've been given, it ain't nothing but a redneck living. Aldi, Save-A-Lot, dollar store. Quality less, quantity more. Low bills, Goodwills, Dollar Trees. Get my clothes from the Salvation Army. It ain't nothing but a redneck living. That there ain't nothing but country living. And if I've been getting a little more than what I've been given, it ain't nothing but a redneck living. "27 teeth left up in my mouth. Took more than 27 for this much hair to fall out. 27 beers and I'ma call you out. With 26 teeth left up in my mouth. It ain't nothing but a redneck living. That there ain't nothing but country living. And if I've been getting a little more than what I've been given,
It ain't nothing but a redneck living. Got me a trailer by the railroad track, washing machine running out back. Hang my clothes up, dry down in the ravine. I live a simple living like you ain't never seen me, stomping on cans and putting them in a sack just to cash them all in and get my money back. Go downtown and get another 30 pack, put the hot dogs in the fire and burn them black. 'Cause it ain't nothing but a redneck living, that there ain't nothing but country living. And if I've been getting a little more than what I've been given, it ain't nothing but a redneck living. It ain't nothing but a redneck living, that there ain't nothing but country living. And if I've been there you go. Look me up on Facebook at /Got Live Music /Got Live Music.
This is a song I wrote called Time for a Change. Walking down this old dirt road, gotta shake off this heavy load. A cold November rain falls from a steel gray sky. People watch as I walk by, thinking it's time for my life to change. I feel the passage of time. Searching the past, I can't help but think of a better place and time. Big brown eyes are swimming in my soul. I just can't wait to get back to you, thinking it's time for my life to change. I feel the passage of time. Seems I've been on this road for a long, long time. I'm tired of feeling all alone. Baby, once I feel you in my arms, I know I finally made it home. Thinking it's time for my life to change. I feel the passage of time.
Well, let's see. We are M Squared Project duo. We do have a full band version of M Squared Project. We started about 10 years ago. We met at an acoustic music meetup in Indianapolis at a guy's house and just kind of built things from there. Have been going ever since in one form or another.
We were brothers from another mother. We were just playing the same stuff, and we're like, hey, I know that. Wait a minute. And we've been together ever since.
This next one is one that Mike wrote. It's called Friend for Life.
When I look at you, it's real. It's you that makes me feel. It's your love that made me new. You cared like very few. Our harmonies were tied. They stayed that way all night. It's new and makes me scared to know you really cared. We got a long way to go to make sure that we show we really care. We need time to show our love will surely grow and we'll stay. Friends for life and lovers for today. Somehow in the deal, we forgot to make it real. Our harmonies would fight till late into the night. We can't change how we feel to try and make it real. We had a long way to go to make sure that we show we really care. We needed time to show our love would surely grow, but we can't stay. Friends for life and lovers for today. We needed time to show our love would surely grow, but we can't stay. Friends for life and lovers for today. 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 We needed time to show our
Love would surely grow, but we can't stay. Friends for life and lovers for today. 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 My influences are varied. Growing up in public education music systems, so marching band, I played trombone, so big band jazz is involved, drum corps, and growing up in the 70s, so rock and roll was heavy, and you weren't cool if you didn't play guitar. So at 13 I started playing guitar and been playing it ever since. The influences are Terry Kath, Chicago, Santana, the Allman Brothers, just to name a few. I mean, so many. We're genreless. We cover pretty much everything.
Yeah, kind of the same here, except for the band, the high school marching band part. You know, the Allman Brothers band. I grew up in the South, so you got a lot of the Allman Brothers. Never was a big Leonard Skinner guy, but Allman Brothers definitely, and the Americana, John Prine, Steve Earle, those types of things. Guy Clark, those have all been big influences, and of course bluegrass. Lester Flatt, Earl Scruggs, Doc Watson, those types of things.
Definitely bluegrass. We had an electric bluegrass band in high school. Except for the actual bluegrass player, we were all electric. Jeff Harden from Madison County, amazing fiddle player, banjo player, guitar, everything. And Jeff put us together, and we did a lot of shows back in the 70s. We're quite successful.
Okay, this one's called Hole in My Heart, one that I wrote. There comes a time in every man's world when questions arise about the way things are. Like, how did I get to exactly this place? It seems this road goes on just a little too far, and people tend to bail out at the very worst time. They'll leave you hanging in this hole in your heart. So you look back in time, find a place where it all makes sense. You know it's out there, just over that barbed wire fence. You close your eyes as you rack your brain. The memories come flooding back like a runaway train, and you start to realize that it's been that way from the start. And all you're left with is this hole in your heart. There's a light still burning deep down in your soul. You hold on tightly, 'cause you know it might just fade away. How can you go on? Darkness steals your very soul. Can I help your light grow and fill that hole comes a time in every man's world when questions arise about the way things are.
Online, you can find us on Facebook, M Squared Project. YouTube, we have a YouTube channel that has quite a few videos, a couple of live streams that we did back during the COVID lockdown time frame. And we also have Instagram, although we don't use it very much, and we have a website, www.msquaredproject.com.
All spelled out.
All spelled out.
So this last one we're going to do is one called Old Fashioned As I Am, written by Mike Chandler here.
I didn't, or did I could have, or should have. I didn't, or did I could have, or should have, but usually I don't, old-fashioned as I am. I thought you did, or thought you should, or dreamed you did, and wished you could. I thought you did, or thought you should, or dreamed you did, and wished you could. But usually I don't, old-fashioned as I am. I didn't, or did I could have, or should have. I thought you did, or thought you should, or dreamed you did, and wished you could. But usually I don't, old-fashioned as I am, old-fashioned as I am, old-fashioned as I am, old-fashioned as I am.